Hello, today I'm giving a demo of my Keller Capstone project. The project migrated information from an Access database to a SQL Server environment. The database was used to manage IT assets such as laptops, monitors, and other pieces of hardware. We also wanted to create a mobile-friendly interface to encourage the technicians to use the tool and record their transactions without having them to write such information on a piece of paper and then forget to enter the information into the database. So, first I'd like to show the database that we received from the school district. In this table, we have all the hardware information that was ever recorded, along with teacher info, its current status, whether it was recycled, the cost of the hardware, how the hardware was purchased, and other pertinent information. Essentially, it's a denormalized view of all information associated with a piece of hardware. So, what the first task that needed to be accomplished was to normalize this information, and we did so visually through Visio. We broke it down into its pertinent chunks, and then we decided to build the tables thereafter in SQL Server. The hardest task was to actually break it down into chunks within the Access database, and I built several queries that broke it into chunks per the Visio diagram. And what I then did was built a simple Access VBA procedure that pulled the information from the queries and created a text file that contained a SQL statement that allowed me to import the information into SQL Server. So it was a simple insert into command. Then we used Visual Studio Lightswitch 2012 to design the end user interface, which can be seen here. And our intent was to allow users or end field technicians to use their smartphone so that they can access a location, look at the rooms within that location, view the assigned hardware, or the relevant teacher information associated to that room. And sometimes it's not just teachers, we also have staff members. So if we looked at the associated hardware and we were to click on a piece of hardware, it would tell us the barcode, the assigned date, and the IP address. What we could do is we could click on recycle here, and it will allow us to recycle this piece of hardware, and we have it so that it defaults to only one room if you were to recycle, and that's the main office in one of the buildings. Clicking save would make that commit the transaction. You could also cancel. We could assign a piece of hardware, search by barcode, or, excuse me, sorry about that, or we could filter by barcode. If we already know barcode, we could simply enter it right there. We could return home or search for hardware, and this is based on the barcode. So if I were to click on this, tell me the IP address, the assigned date, the workstation number, and where the room and which room it's located in. I can also filter for hardware based on barcode. And that is a brief overview of my Capstone project And I would say it was quite successful because it satisfied the needs of the field technicians, and it migrated all the information from Access and brought it over to the SQL Server environment. Thank you.